Hello, my friends. Today I want to talk about the 2022 movie Top Gun Maverick with Tom Cruise in the lead role. And of course, it's a sequel to the original Top Gun of 1986. And there are a lot of echoes in the movie of that previous movie. Um, and it's of course it's an action movie. First, the most obvious thing to say is that there are fantastic shots of aerial combat, and the adrenaline really the level of adrenaline is high in this movie, um, from start to finish, more or less, and with not much let up uh, in between. Um, but I think there's honestly rather more to it than that. Um, um, of course, it's a tale of daring do. Now, that may not be a word which is familiar to you, but I have actually taken the trouble to find daring do in dictionary.com, which is my favorite English dictionary, funnily enough, at least on the favorite online one. So I'm going to show you the meaning of daring do here in this. There we are. Daring do. Daring deeds, heroic daring. A little bit what it sounds like, of course. And well, these are all adverts, I think, but it's a free dictionary. You can buy it without the adverts. It was first recorded in 1325 to 75 in Middle English, literally daring to do, daring do, erroneously taken as noun phrase. And okay, so there's a great deal of daring in this movie and daring do. All the pilots are elite pilots, and they're all competing to impress Maverick, who has been brought in as their teacher for this incredible and impossible mission to destroy the uranium plant. I don't want to give too much of the plot away. And if you so wish, you of course can read the plot on Wikipedia. Um, I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to play the trailer here, but let's give it a try anyway. So this is the trailer, which gives you a flavor of it. The official trailer. So there we go. Incredible scenes. So these are the elite pilots. Good question. And of course, it's Maverick. Uh, Pete Maverick Mitchell. Maverick is his call sign. Do they really speak so bluntly in the US Navy? I don't know. So, of course, a trailer is meant to pique your interest. Okay, so from May the 27th. Um, whoa, I think we'll stop there. Um, okay, so let's move on to Wikipedia. Okay, so quite a lot of the themes emerge in that trailer. Of course, a trailer is meant to make you want to watch it. And in fact, what I've done is I bought the digital version from Amazon Japan just yesterday, it being Prime Day, and I got it for 1,200 yen, where the price normally is 2,000 yen. So it was a bargain. So I figured even if it's not quite what I expect it to be, at least I've got it with a discount. But as a matter of fact, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Uh, and there's a great deal of depth to it. The relationship between Maverick and some of his team, and the way he tries to build the team, and the difficulties of the mission, of course, they're all woven into one quite fascinating cinematic experience. At least that's my view. Um, so the plot here is given on Wikipedia. Uh, Maverick is rather, as his name implies, he's not received much promotion despite his great ability, and he should have been an admiral by this time in his career, but he's still only a lowly captain, um, because he has problems, I suppose, obeying orders, really. Um, and this is seen from the very beginning of the movie. But we learn partway through that he's really the only person who's capable of leading the team of 4 airplanes that has to conduct this mission. The mission is low flying through a valley which is defended by SAM missiles. But if you fly low enough through the valley, they will not detect you, and so on. So it's I mean, in terms of aviation, they clearly had cooperation from the U.S. Navy a great deal in producing this movie, and I'm sure it does show. Um, and I just think it's an honest movie, um, and quite an uplifting one, really. I mean, okay, they succeed in the end through great difficulties, but it is really quite. I find it quite a special movie. I can't really put it well into words, to be honest, but I think I think as an educator, I'm looking at it and seeing how um, Maverick builds his team and deals with the individuals, all of whom are entirely different within the team, um, and that's of considerable interest. Of course, we don't actually know who the enemy is. They're not specified as I don't know, Chinese or Iraqi or whatever it might be. That really isn't the point. And of course, it's not geopolitically located with any precision. Um, but really, that this isn't the point of the movie. We can sort of imagine it might be somewhere in Iran, Iraq, or Afghanistan, or somewhere around there. Um, that's fair enough. Although who the enemy is with their very sophisticated fifth generation fighters, as against Mavericks F-18s, is what the team have. And then, without wishing to spoil too much of the story, an F-14, which is a much older aircraft, makes an appearance towards the end. Um, and yeah, it's really just uplifting and straightforward, and there's no real I don't know, There's no racism. I mean, everybody in the team, there's all different races. I don't know. It just it's the way life should be, really, in many ways. I guess that's why I like it. Or the way perhaps it used to be. I'm not sure in the US Navy. And whether it still is like that, I hesitate to say. But anyway, if you get a chance to see it in a movie theater, I would take it. Although personally, I don't tend to go to movie theaters now because I find people make such a noise with their popcorn and they don't really settle down in the movie theater, which is a shame. You know, people used to go to the movies and watch quietly. Nowadays, I find it just a lot easier to download the digital version and watch at home. So that's a kind of, it's not a very deep review that I've just done, but it's kind of a recommendation, shall we say, that this movie is worth seeing. And that's really all that I've got to say. So thank you very much, and bye now.